Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? Hold on, I'm getting dinged right now on Facebook. I just want to come on here real quick and talk to you guys um, about what happens after the show. I have a few people messaging me and say, "Hey, like you just did a big release. Like, what happens now?" And it's not really a big release per se, but it's like anytime you release music, it is always good to do two things. One is have a listening party, and then two, have like a CD release concert. And so I didn't have a release party because just time didn't allow for it. But I did have the CD release concert, and it went extremely well. I'm extremely proud of myself, number one, because I gave myself 30 days. It was like a project, 30 days from October 3rd to November 3rd to get the venue, or so book the venue, then promote, get the CD done, get the CD out, get some videos done. Shout out to my boy Chad, C-Rob84. And still and work with my boy E-Homie and get the band together, make sure everybody's practicing, get the set list down, take care of like security stuff. And it's just so many different things, so many different elements that went into getting this thing done. And I'm gonna tell you, it is stressful. I see why artists have managers. And if you guys were following me on my other channel, Black Chan MMA, or if you've been following this channel for a while, you guys know I talk about, like, not using a manager or anything. But it's hard. I saw it's 2 days later, I'm still tired. I saw another side of myself that I didn't know was there. I know that the hustle will always be there, but I also saw the stress, and it definitely. We put on the show. The band absolutely killed it. Oh my goodness, band absolutely killed it. But I will say, by the third or fourth song out of the 22 songs that I did, I was dead. I was out of it. I was drained. I was so drained. This isn't even sound check. I'm talking about during the actual performance itself. I was so drained, and I felt it. And I think it was like song 6 or song 7. I finally got my second win, and then I just went for it for the rest of the show, because I'm like, nah, I'm not going to allow this to just beat me down like that. I know I'm tired. I know I had to go through hoops of fire and parkour over the most ridiculous stuff in between, and I got artists dropping off the face of the earth, and just the whole thing was just making me like, oh Lord, I'm going crazy, like crazy. But the other side of that is, I saw people step up in ways I never would imagine. My drummer's son, I didn't have an MC. My MC dropped. My drummer's son, he's like 10 or 11. He steps up, takes the mic. Hey, let me MC. And I'm sitting here like, what? He MCs the whole night. Yo, what's up, everybody? Whoa, how y'all doing? No fear. This little kid, I can't, man. Little bro, I can't thank you enough, man. I got to do something for him. Like, I was just thinking about that. I got to do something for little bro, because he absolutely killed it. And I'm just thinking, like, man, there's so much I can think of. But I would say this: doing the concert, doing the show, it was a great experience in the sense that I now know what Chan and the Chan dynasty, what this whole picture looks like, from from the photography to the guitars, the bass, the drummer, me playing the piano, live and rapping and singing, me playing a guitar during certain songs, uh, my security, practice time, sound checking, my sound guy. I now know what the entire picture looks like. So I will say for you new artists, if you just randomly came on my channel and the only video to see is this, and you're wondering like how do you get this whole thing together, I'm gonna tell you right now. Do your first concert. It doesn't matter. I think it was a 300 seat theater and we only had 50 people. The beauty of that is those 50 people got an intimate experience of the music. They got to see me perform my songs and we made jokes, we laughed. A lot of people were crying during some of the stories. It was a beautiful thing at the end of the day. And I'm going to say, like NF said, the smaller venues, those are the best ones. 4,000 and 5,000 people, yeah, that's great. That's what obviously we want that, it's a big payday and all that stuff. But the smaller ones, that's the ones where people really get to latch on the music. There was something that I told Anthony, Acro Wheeler. There's something I told him a couple weeks ago, and it came true. I said, it's gonna be so many people in there because of how my fan base is. I'm gonna have grandparents, I'm gonna have dads, I'm gonna have moms, I'm gonna have sisters, brothers, I'm gonna have parents or people in general who just never listen to rap, or this will be their first hip hop concert. And it's funny because the majority of the people that were there said they never been to a rap show before, and the first one they go to was mine. The first one they've ever went to was mine. Shout out my boy E Homie, because he was part of that experience. He gets out there and he's like, "Hey guys, I'm 17, blah blah blah, but I do this," and he just kills it. Y'all remember the video of him that I posted earlier, like a few videos back? He gets up there and he kills it, and I was so proud. Like, if I could say anything, I was probably the most proud to see him get up there and just absolutely just do his thing, and it was awesome. But yeah, it was some people's first time. I got people in their 50s, 60s messaging me and telling me, "Man, I've never been to hip hop. That's not even the genre of music I like," but it's like, that was amazing. And I'm like, thank you, Lord, because I literally was feeling so down, so stressed. Just, I don't know, there's just a bunch going on, and God still was able to get the message across that, get the message across, and people still take away something. There's some songs where I was rapping like 100 miles an hour, but people were still able to take away something, and I just thank God for that. Praise God for that. Um, the one guy was like, "Man, I'm so used to music having the B's and the N's and the F's and the S's and all this stuff." He's like, "I wasn't expecting to get some motivation, somebody talk about God and all that." He's like, "Man, I left feeling real good." This is one of the people that don't even listen to rap. And I was like, "Man, that's what it's all about. That's what we want. That's what the aim is." My aim is to just hit people or in the face with the truth. That's what I want. I want you to know the truth. If I make a song that talks about stop being lazy, get off your lazy butt, and go work so you can make you some money, that's the truth. If I tell you that I didn't have money and I went through the grocery store line thinking, "Oh, man, I might have to steal this," but the lady behind me was like, "Hey, don't worry, I got it." That's the truth. Like, I talk other stories, miracles that have happened, things God's done for me. It's the truth. That's what the music was supposed to be. The music to me was supposed to be the truth. And so that way, people will stay motivated. People don't want the fake. I could talk about chains all day. I could talk about the girls all day, but who cares? Who absolutely cares? There's only one girl that I have on my mind. That's it. And that's the truth. People want to hear that. Accept that. That's what this whole CD was about, you know? Just I don't know. There's just so much, man, and I really just feel like people vibed with the concert because it was real. It didn't matter if the whole place was filled up with 300 people and everybody's waving their arms and got their phones out and we're having fun, or if there's only 5 people. The fact is, we came out there, Ethan came out there, we killed it, and it was real, and it was real fun. And that's really all I have to say about it. I'm gonna just tell you right now, do it. Just do it. I have a song on Wrong Idea. I said, I'll throw my own shows until they call me. My music speaking for itself, ain't worried about balling. Yeah, I'm taking my time. Stay on my grind. Jesus on the main line. I just answer my call. I'm like, what's up? And then I said something like, we'll do the show even if they don't. No, see, all we got to do is show up and do the show even if they don't show up. That's the thing, man. You just got to push forward regardless of what life throws at you. And I guess that's the whole premise of this video. Is just regardless of what it may look like, regardless of how much work you put in, and you're only getting back a little bit, you just keep going. Like that's the name of the game, is to just stay the path. I've been saying this for a while, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Stay the path. Don't give up. It doesn't have to look like 100,000 people in the audience. It doesn't have to look like your painting got, all this recognition and now it's on the art gallery of New York and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't have to look like your drawings are now, on Louis Vuitton or Fashion Nova or whatever it is. It doesn't got to look like that. You just got to have 5, 10, 50 people that believe in you and then move forward from that. Because the next time when I do this same show, those 50 people are going to bring one person. And now I'm going to have 100. And now I just doubled. So then when I do it for the third time, I'll have 200. Right? And I just quadrupled the first show. See? So that's what it's all about. Stay the path. Don't give up. I say this all the time, but I'm serious. Don't give up. For those who got to go to the show, y'all got to see in a real sense what it means to just press forward. Press forward regardless of anything. It's Chan. I've been kind of scarce on my YouTube and stuff, and I plan to get back on it now that I'm having some time to myself and not really so focused on this show anymore. And there's a lot happening. I'm gonna be going overseas soon, and man, there's just so much in the life of Chan. Not saying that I'm like some great person, but there's just a lot of things that are about to happen, and I'm excited because I'm now at a point where I feel like it's all starting to make sense. It doesn't mean that I got it together, but it's starting to make sense why certain things got allowed to happen and why certain things continue to happen and why certain things don't happen anymore and why certain people and all that, And so I just challenge you guys, whatever it is you're trying to do with your life, stick with it. You guys are looking at something that's about 15, 16 years in the making right now. And I have finally, since March 4th, I'm starting to see the light. Don't fake it till you make it. Work till you make it. Remember that. I'm Chan. Make sure you follow me. All the links and stuff below. Sevda's out now. SEVDA. Chan. Sevda. You can go listen to all those songs. All the links below my link tree. You guys are awesome. It's the Chan Dynasty. I'm glad y'all are part of it. I'm out.